Welcome to the We Live in a Society podcast. My name is Christopher with my co-host.
Jeremy.
And Aaron.
And today we're going to be talking about the benefits of SR, where we think the economy is going to be in the next 3 months, and Jeremy's journey right now with him producing, working with, what's his name again, Avery?
Yeah, Young Ave.
Young Ave. So let's talk about the benefits of SR starting off. What are your personal beliefs in SR?
Well, so real quick, for those who don't know SR, I'm going to give a quick rundown. SR is basically semen retention. For those that don't know what semen retention is, it's basically holding your seed. Usually it's for men. I don't know too much if SR affects women as much.
Because I remember
because I saw something about it online, but I don't really know how that works.
Interesting.
But all we know pretty much is
girls have like
semen
estrogen
retention.
though. I feel like it's a lot more harder to control.
Well, yeah, but
That's
I don't know
true.
how it works.
I heard it's like a drug when you just hold it in, and it drives you insane. But I don't know. I feel like that's right.
He said, "Oh, that's just me." But no, I don't know though. But basically for SR for men, it's basically not jerking off, not nutting,
edging.
not watching porn. Then Chris said edging.
No edging.
Yeah, no edging, which basically is jerking off without coming. But you don't even want to do that either. So, yeah, that's basically SR.
What a way to start the podcast.
What a way to start it, boys.
There are lots
of benefits.
of benefits. Thousands. I don't know about thousands, but there's a lot of benefits. But personally, I guess we'll just go around and I guess tell our stories of our journey on SR and say what we learned, what we accomplished, like what SR did for us, So, does anyone want to start?
I guess I'll start.
Aaron.
All right, so Aaron is more fresh.
Okay, so for context, the longest I've ever gone is a week on SR.
He is a newbie.
and for context, SR is ridiculously hard for all the men who want to try it. Unless you're already used to it, yes.
Yeah, personally, I think the best time to start SR is when you break up with a girlfriend or something, because then you're like, damn, I don't even want to do that. So it's like, boom, it's like a little cheat code, but
I don't know.
for me at least, that's how I was able to do it really well. But
I guess Alrighty, so I mean for the week that I did SR,
What have you noticed?
it was
right here, a little bit,
what?
like right here.
Oh, okay, in the middle.
I'm just saying. It's like
Okay, so we can all hear it.
Okay.
So I guess for the week that I did it, it was really a big confidence booster, and it from what I know, it's like it boosts your testosterone a lot. So for that entire week, I literally just had like copious amounts of energy. Like I felt like I could do anything, and nothing could faze me on planet Earth. And actually, like after like the 3-day mark, it got a bit easier, but it was still pretty tempting.
Yeah.
But it was really just like this big confidence booster. It made me feel great. And I felt like I could truly quit and do everything and do anything I wanted to at the current moment.
Yeah.
But keeping that going is very hard for those who are just starting it. So I'm going to pass it to Chris with his incredible story of 30 days.
Incredible true story.
Well, I've actually hit 30 days twice with SR. Now, the first time I did it was back in the summer. I was working like a bricklaying job. We were also doing landscaping and everything. And I remember when I first started doing it, the first thing I noticed was the energy levels just dramatically increased. Like just waking up at 5 to 6 a.m. was like nothing. Like I remember waking up at like 5 or 6 a.m. and like I would just wake up dead with like one eye open, getting ready for work. But then like like one weekend I started noticing, and then this was like back in summer, so I had like a little bit of social anxiety still. And then it was I know my social anxiety went away. Like I was walking to any place and not like think about what other people were thinking or like thinking about who I was gonna say hi to. I just like walk in a place like that bitch.
Like whatever, bro.
Yeah, like whatever, bro. I was like, my social anxiety went away. Energy levels were the first thing I noticed, and then slowly but surely it was confidence. Like I could just talk to anybody. I didn't really look at girls because I don't know. I think when I was like 17 or 18, I kind of like looked at females differently before I started SR. So SR was more like girls are like kind of like I don't know. They're more human, I guess you could say, than just swiping left and right.
Oh, okay, I know what
You
you
know
mean.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more of like you're not swiping left and right when you're on SR. It's more of like, hey, how are you? Just casually talking to girls.
Yeah, I think what he means to like reiterate upon that is like instead of like, you know, like walking to the store and you see like a really fine woman, you're like, damn, she's really fine. The first thing you think is, damn, oh shit, what if I fucked her? But you know, your mindset changes, so it's like you don't automatically think that. It's not for everyone that automatically thinks that, but sometimes you just do. And then the more and more you're on this path of SR, you don't really look at it like that. You're just, it's like another dude you're talking to, you know?
And
Intrusive thoughts type beat.
so I noticed just walking around, I had a lot more confidence, boosted energy. I started becoming a different person the first time I did it. And another thing was focus. Like, it was so easy to focus. I feel like your focus and like you being able to like do one thing at a time is very important, and SR helps you out with that a lot. There was another one, I can't remember what it was.
So I got a question for you, Chris.
What?
Do you think it helps you a lot with motivation and like when did you got your real estate license, your realtor license?
At the end of November. So like December.
So do you think SR helped you become a better realtor like in the beginning?
I didn't do it in the beginning, honestly. Like I got like 2 weeks natural lapse. So it was like a continuous cycle of 1 to 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care anymore, relapse. And then I hit like 30 days once and I was like, what relapse? And I just kept relapsing when I first got I think it's because it was like stressful. Like I even started the job and I think it was all in my head. But yeah, overall I think it does do better for you. Because the 30 days, I started SR probably like, I had a 30-day streak before I relapsed a couple of days ago. But within those 30 days I had like 2 closings. I met like a bunch of people. Like I was just more confident. Like I was just talking to people more confident over the phone. I scheduled a lot of appointments, scheduled a lot of showings. So I mean, it can truly change your life if you just give it the opportunity to.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
On to Jeremy.
I'll describe my experience. So I started around the same time with Chris, because I remember we used to DoorDash back in the day to make some money on the side. We used to grind that out. Really good money, especially when it first started out. And I remember I listened to podcasts while I was driving, and I listened to this one guy on YouTube. Can't remember his name, Life Mastery or something, and he was talking about SR semen retention. And I was intrigued by it because I was like, wow, this guy's like, he does it with his wife, and he goes like 60 days, 120 days. I'm like,
What?
Damn, if this, and he has sex with his wife and he does not come. Like that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this.
Hold on,
yeah,
bro,
well,
what?
he does it to the extreme because there's other extremes you can take. Like you can do Kegel exercises, which is basically like the muscle for your taint. So you basically can control. You literally control like if you nut or not. So literally you can control when you're about to bust. You can literally just control your body and say no, and then you don't. So
What?
this man is very into
Jeremy
that
got
stuff,
the
and I was like,
secrets,
damn.
bro.
Yeah, I don't know about the Kegel exercises though. That's
Yeah, bro. That's like
it's a little hard, but
And I meet a girl. I don't know.
yeah, same. But this man does it with his wife, and
I
he
feel like with their
describes
wife
so
is
many
different, though,
benefits.
'cause kind of with her forever, most likely.
Well, yeah, but
Like, you can wait,
but yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, basically, yeah, my journey. I started around the same time as Chris. I made it to 43. I think it was either 43 or 45. It's my highest record. I have not hit anywhere near that since. It has been rough these past months, but yeah, I've seen so many changes. Cause I remember when I first did it, broke up with my ex at the time, so I was going through it. So I'm like, I don't even want to beat up because I'm sad. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it.
'Cause I'm sad,
Boom.
bro. Yeah.
Exactly. SR, perfect opportunity to, try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, then hey, more power. So tried that out, experienced a plethora of benefits. So I would say first off, I definitely noticed when I was door dashing. So that's the thing with SR. You got to kind of combine it with other stuff. It's really hard to do SR by itself if you're not following a guideline.
Or you can also just be like busy at work. Or, like,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
go to work or
But yeah,
work
you
out,
need a
and
Well, exactly.
distraction of
Like,
some
yeah,
sort.
You're just laying in bed all day.
Yeah, exactly. If you're
Yeah,
like laying
pretty
in your
much.
bed all day and you have nothing to do, it's extremely easy to fail. Like my list is these are like the things I do when I'm on SR to, I guess, like benefit the SR, and the SR also counter benefits those. So working out, perfect. That's a really good, especially if you're like, you feel like you're about to fail, say you're horny or something, boom, just do some push-ups. It redirects your blood flow, I mean, it works.
I mean,
It works.
Yeah.
And then
It takes, I think. Sorry, go finish.
But yeah, so working out, that's a huge one. eating a healthy diet. Healthy
Yeah,
diet
that's
is a
a big thing
must
too, yeah.
too on that because
Junk food.
yeah, junk food, it's
Oof.
just it's dopamine, you know, and
Yeah.
the more dopamine you have, the more dopamine you want. So it's just a constant cycle of wanting more dopamine. So it's just that much more easier.
Yeah.
And third, also kind of what Chris and Aaron talking about, being busy. You got to stay busy. So at the time when I first started, I was I think it was like during COVID, so I was laid off for a little bit. So I had a lot of free time. So I'm like, well, I might as well use this free time, better myself. So I would do a couple things. Either I'd work DoorDash. So I'd be DoorDashing all the time. So that constantly getting money, that constantly is a distraction, and or learning. So that's a huge thing that kind of like helped me start with producing and beat making, was learning, because it's something to keep your mind focused on. And it's so much easier to learn something when you're on SR too. Like learn another language is so much more easier. Like if I knew about this in high school,
It's like
I'd
less
probably have like
fog
all
in your
A's.
brain.
So
There's, like,
yeah,
less
exactly.
fog, like, you're more focused.
Yeah. So it's just there's a lot of benefits to it. And then another huge one too is the confidence boost. Like that was a thing I did with the SR. So whenever I DoorDash, I would make it my goal. Every single time I DoorDash, at least once, two minimum sometimes, I complimented a woman, a guy, whatever. I just went out of my comfort zone and went to someone and been like, hey, I like your shirt, man. Hey, I like your tattoo, man. Like before,
Interesting.
I wasn't really good with that because I'd be like, oh, like what if they don't want to talk right now? And they probably just want to mind their own business. Nah, there's no point.
You read that one book too, How to Win.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's another book. Yeah, actually, along with SR, there's a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People that Chris actually told me about. And that book describes like stuff like that, a whole bunch of stuff. So that was another big factor in the SR. It's a book about, I guess, like interacting with people and the best way to interact people. And it kind of like teaches you like, damn, like you can really make someone's day just by telling them, hey, I like what you're doing. Hey, you're doing a good job. You know what I mean? So it kind of coexisted with the SR, and it just made me that much more confident. So I was able to do that. I was sitting there calling women beautiful at like the drive-thru and stuff, because I was like, you know what, like before, like I would have like an anxiety attack before I did that, but when I was on SR, I had a little bit of anxiety, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, who cares, I'm probably never gonna see this person again.
I feel like you have like this mindset when I saw that, you only live once, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta make the most out of it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
back.
It's a very good mindset, but yeah, that would be the benefits, I guess you could say, for me. But definitely, and even like acne, like there's a whole bunch of benefits I could get into. It helps with
Like
the
skin.
acne.
Yeah, it does help your skin.
Yep, helps with losing weight, helps you work out better. You have so much more
You have
testosterone,
more
so
stamina.
Literally,
yeah,
bro,
you have more stamina.
More strength.
And that's also the thing, that one guy, the Project Mastery, that's the thing he would talk about his wife. Their sex was so much more passionate than just having sex every weekend. Like, it actually was. Like, literally, like, that's what people describe. They actually have passionate sex. Like, I've heard, like, experiences. I follow a subreddit on Reddit for SR, and people talked about their lives being changed because they would try SR with their wife, and it would, like, save their marriage. Like, even though it, like, sounds like, how the fuck does that just save a marriage?
Well, I think
Like,
it depends on
it
the
just...
people.
Well, of course, it
yeah,
depends on people,
obviously,
but
I
I've
was
seen
about to say.
plenty of experiences on there talking about that.
Yeah,
And they're just like
interesting.
emotionally more available. It's just, it changes your whole mindset and view on life, you know? So,
Interesting.
but yes, that's a top experience in life.
Like Post Malone says, too much pleasure is pain.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes. But yeah, that is a...
One more thing that that helped me when I was doing the week of SR, it was every time I wanted to beat the schmeat, I would meditate. That helped me take my mind off.
Oh yeah,
it.
yeah. That's another thing too.
And meditating became a lot easier.
Yes.
Because it was like before I was like, this is cheesy and like gross and like weird. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Sitting here like just
Yep.
thinking about random shit. But now it's like, now meditating is one of
Yep.
the greatest tools I have in my arsenal because of that.
Yeah, meditating
You know.
helps.
Yeah, meditating's... Yeah, Sam.
I try to
need
do
get
it
back
every
on that.
morning, but sometimes after I work out with Chris at 5
yeah.
fucking more, I'd be like, nah, bro,
Yeah.
I'm going to school. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, that's another huge one. Meditating too. That's another thing you can also do. I don't have too much experience with it, but it's called sexual transmutation. So it's basically, and these are all real things. So basically, you're meditating. So whenever like you're going through and you're really horny, you basically redirect your horny energy into productive energy. You literally do. Like you meditate, and you kind of
Bro,
imagine
since
all
when
the
is Jeremy
energy.
a sex guru, bro.
It's just an easy way to help with SR. But you basically, that's like one of the biggest benefits is redirecting your energy, because you use that horny energy and you redirect it. You basically meditate. It takes
Horny
practice.
You could just say
And then,
hormones.
well, nah, horny energy sounds better. And then you basically redirect that. You imagine energy flowing from down there in your private area, and you basically imagine it flowing into your back, and then from your back to your hands, your brain, whatever. So say you're working on like a blue collar type job, you know?
Tried it.
Yeah, just imagine and redirect that energy to your hands, so you're more focused, you're more aware, or your brain. So you have to think for like a math test or something. Boom, redirect that energy there. It's a lot harder than it sounds. It takes a little bit of practice. I don't have the greatest experience with it, but that is definitely a huge thing that helps with SR and not relapsing and
Interesting.
using that energy to your full potential. So
Interesting.
Very, very interesting.
yes, there's a lot of benefits, and some people are like, oh, that doesn't make sense. Like, oh, that's, I don't even understand how that works. That's fake. Like, you really won't know till you try it.
Exactly.
You just gotta try it.
Everyone's different too.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
that is
I'm not
true.
speaking for everyone,
Everyone's
but some
chemistry.
people. But you just gotta try it, you know, and then just see if it doesn't work. Try for 2 weeks. If you don't notice any difference, then well, just go back to what you're doing. It just trying,
Yeah.
you know. But
So we and all the boys are starting work. We're doing 60 days now. We're aiming for 60 days.
60
Yeah.
days is the goal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We should see where Phil's doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's call. All right. So
Yeah, we're-
just for context.
yeah, we made a little. Yeah,
We
go
made a
ahead and-
pact yesterday. We were at Cranbrook. We made a pact. It was me, Phil, Jeremy, and Chris to do SR for 60 days. And right now, so unfortunately, I will admit I have already broken today. But we're gonna call our buddy Phil, who breaks every time, and we're gonna see whether he's made it 12 hours.
No, it should be like 24.
All right, Phil is on the call. Let's see if he picks up.
I don't think he is. I think he's still asleep.
Oh really? Damn.
No,
Get him. He's gonna answer.
no, he's probably awake.
I wonder what his voicemail sounds like.
I don't know if he has one.
Imagine he's like a very sophisticated voicemail.
Thank you for calling, Phil. Oh, come on.
No, he's gone, bro.
Oh no. Well, if he doesn't answer, he'll probably call back soon.
Please leave your
Ah.
Oh, damn, that was so like.
I know. It's like, oh.
anti-climactic.
Didn't Christian say that he was gonna do it?
Yeah, our buddy Christen, he said he was gonna do it, but he failed right away. So do not be like Christen. That's yeah. But there was something else along those lines.
When I interrupted you when you were talking,
Oh, yeah,
sorry, I was gonna say something, but when we were talking, so I can remember what I was gonna say, like what we were talking about. What we were talking about the exact moment when I was like,
Good question.
and then I had something like really interesting.
Yeah, I
to
know.
bring up, and I was like, I'll just ask you.
Jeremy was talking about sexual energy transmutation or whatever the fuck.
No, I think it was before that.
It was before that.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I had something really interesting I was gonna bring up, but I forgot.
I think it's DoorDash maybe.
No.
I'm not sure, but yeah, and there's a lot of techniques that coexist with SR that will help it a lot more. So, and another like huge thing about SR, actually, good thing I just thought about this, is porn. So that's a topic we'll talk about.
No, that's what
So-
I was gonna yeah, that's
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was talking about the society we live in.
Yeah.
The name of the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Is like there's so much lust.
Yeah.
It's just every time you
Yeah.
go on Instagram, it's just a girl with her ass out.
Yes.
You know, it's just I feel like the society we live in, even the younger generation, there's so much lust. So I
Yeah.
feel like it's so easy just to like throw out all your energy and like to waste and like just walk around no motivation, just be lazy all day. Because if you're always getting rid of your energy, then yeah, you can't really use it efficiently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
It's just the society we live in. It's just so.
it
funny.
really is.
Yeah.
Like I'm on Facebook half the time. And I see the grown ass woman.
Yeah.
I just.
Yeah.
They're saying the dumbest shit.
Yeah, I know. That's a huge thing. If you're gonna do SR, you're gonna want to unfollow every single like
Well,
women that post stuff like that because
Yeah,
it just
I
makes it a
know.
lot
I'm kind
harder.
of used to it now. Like I just don't. If I see
Oh,
like
yeah,
that
same.
Instagram, I was like close Instagram. Like I just.
Yeah.
Like honestly, nowadays it's so easy to become a sex addict.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so
A sex
easy,
addict or a
so
simp.
easy. Yeah, either one is so easy.
Yeah,
Simp's worse,
or
though.
combined,
Or combined,
which is even worse.
Which is even worse.
I
It's
don't know.
so
I don't
bad.
Know, I don't know both. I can't name one person that's both of those.
Me
Only a
neither.
I
simp-
could probably name one or two.
I don't think a simp gets so much action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely a huge thing, and like it's a lot deeper than most people think. Like porn, it really changes your like subconscious.
Yeah.
Like you don't really think about it, but it really does like set up unrealistic standards for people, and
It
it's
does.
really bad
And
because
it really harms your dopamine
Yes.
reward centers
Yeah.
in the brain.
it's really bad because
And
it's
you
like
want
you're
it on Tinder.
constantly being
Yeah.
rewarded, you know, and it's like you should be able to work towards something. Like you should work towards getting a girlfriend and
Yeah.
establishing a connection. Then you get that dopamine. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a quick, easy thing, and it's not
Yeah,
good.
it just fucks up
Yeah,
that whole reward system that's
Yeah.
supposed to be like natural.
yeah,
It really just
And it-
overloads it.
yes,
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I feel like the especially with OnlyFans and everything coming into like being normalized, I feel like it's just making everyone like just horny fucks.
yeah. Pretty much.
Honestly, yeah.
Everyone's just
Everyone
being
is
horny
what he
fucker,
fucks,
dude.
and you can see in our music today too.
Yeah.
Like I don't care what music goes out. Just make sure,
Bro,
like
Just
Wow.
just
Tinder, bro.
like
Everyone uses Tinder now.
well, yeah,
Even
like
like the smart girls, like the girls that go to law school are using Tinder. I'm like,
yeah.
you deserve more.
Well, I mean, not
You don't
always.
deserve
Yeah.
more.
Well,
Not
not-
you're on Tinder, you don't deserve more.
Well, yeah, but not always on Tinder are people looking for sex though.
Well, I mean,
So
a lot of them are though. That's really just what it comes down to. I feel like it's like the summer hookup app.
I guess.
Hot girl summer, bro.
Yeah.
Girl bummer summer.
That's
But yeah, it does a lot too. Especially your subconscious does a lot more than you realize because yeah, it just sets up unrealistic standards and just it's another thing too. Along with that, it's just like sometimes those unrealistic standards affects you in your sex life. So if you're like with someone, with a woman or a man, whatever your preference is,
you think a certain way 'cause
Yeah.
you watched that for like years.
yeah, you watch that thing for years, so then they're not as hot, because you're dating someone that's to your standards, that fits for you, and you're expecting like some top model and all this shit. So it kind of like affects your actual sex life,
Yep.
and it makes it a lot worse. So it's a lot deeper than most people think.
Now I want to talk about. I feel like when the chemistry and like the dopamine that's produced in your brain is more. It's like healthier compared to like watching porn.
What do you mean?
Like when you have sex, I feel like it's all that is like it's really natural. I don't know. how to
Yeah,
explain
no,
it.
I
When
agree.
you climax on sex, you have more energy throughout the day. Like
Yeah.
when you just throw away your energy, I think you're just
No, yeah.
drained. You know what
Yeah,
I
because
mean?
I feel like when you beat off, it's just like forced
Yeah.
dopamine.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
when
pretty
when
much.
It's like
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm sad today. I'm a
but
beat off.
throughout the day,
you
or
know?
like if you're in a relationship, it's completely natural. So
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
agree with
So
Chris.
it's like
No, I
it's
agree.
weird. It's like it was like programmed to do that though. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
you're doing the same thing. It's just one's with a partner and then one's
Yeah.
with yourself. So it's I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, one feels natural. One feels like one you feel like
Yeah,
great after,
artificial.
and the other one you feel like you're just like what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that-
Post nut clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a thing too within SR. It depends because some people are really hardcore with it, where they're like, oh, you cannot beat off, you cannot have sex and all this stuff. But personally, like my belief is, if sex comes around, like I'm not gonna go actively looking for it. But if there's a woman that I like and we're on the same path, we have the same goals and everything, then hell yeah, I'm gonna have sex. But like I'm not gonna sit there and go out of my way to search for that or beat off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot
Yeah.
different. But
I just wonder where your mom's thinking of this. If I hear everything.
yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
Alright, let's move the topic on to the three. Where do we think the
Economy.
economy's gonna be in 3 months from now?
Alrighty. So, we mentioned before we started the podcast, I have a prediction that within 3 to 5 months, it's like the max span, the economy is going to crash, similar to 2008, but milder.
Yeah.
And so Chris wanted to talk about that. Do you have any questions or like what?
What is gonna make the economy crash? Because Aaron's claiming within the next 3 months that the economy is gonna be like 2008. I don't know, because I feel like the economy in 2020 was probably at its all-time low, and I feel like we're kind of bouncing back to recovery. But one of my beliefs is that there's so much stimulus just being pumped into the economy today that I think we're looking at like hyperinflation coming up here shortly.
So See that's one of the things that that's kind of worrying is hyperinflation, one,
Yeah.
and two, the amount of stimulus that they're giving out.
I know.
So theoretically, I'm not trying to smash on any political party or anything.
Wait, what do you call yourself if you don't vote?
I'm neutral.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
I tend not to talk about politics because it's a very divided subject.
Yeah, same.
So I just
I don't
stay
really
neutral.
care.
And I'm not trying to smash on any certain party or person.
Yeah.
But so let's say legislation and everything keeps going the way it is right now. So
Yeah.
$3-4 trillion stimuluses and government economic packages are just gonna keep coming out for the next like 3 months, 4 months, maybe 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, one, that's increasing the national deficit by an insane amount. Like, we're talking, usually the national deficit is probably in the billions. Now it's in, like, the trillions. Like, we're talking,
Yeah.
like, $4 trillion each package. Like, it's just pushing the national debt up and up and
Yeah.
up and up. And there's no way, especially in this current state of an economy, in the world economy, too, because of COVID, that all of that debt is just going to disappear. There's no way in hell. So one, we're either going to have to start borrowing money from other countries or taxes are going to go up. And if either of those go up, I know there's going to be riots. But but like in general, really, the stock market is it's a really easy way to watch how the economy is doing. Oh, look, Phil is calling us. We're going to take a quick break
We're
from
gonna
that
take
topic.
it back to the SR.
Yeah, take
real
it back
quick.
to SR. Phil is calling us. Hey Phil, how's it going? So we've got a question for you. We're recording the podcast right now.
You guys are?
Yes,
sir.
we are. So the question is, did you fail SR already?
Yes.
Ah, no.
I know.
Well, it seems like you and Aaron are buying
bro,
me
you're not the only one in the boat. What? I did not hear what you said, Phil.
I said 15 minutes ago I finished.
Oh no!
15
Damn, we
minutes
were
ago,
calling them.
bro.
We could have saved them.
We called you.
We could have saved them.
No, we could have saved the fallen soldier.
In the midst of that time.
It's okay. Okay. It's okay. Don't worry. But we're starting today. All right, Phil. We're starting today.
Okay, and how about Jeremy and Chris? Have they,
Nope,
Nope, they haven't failed.
we have not.
okay.
All right.
Let's spend the fun film tonight.
No. He's
You
over
better
for
not
Phil
fail
tonight.
Yep, anything else for you guys?
Nope, just a
Nah,
quick question for
yeah,
the
we just had a
podcast.
quick question for the podcast.
No problem.
All right, see you,
talk
Phil.
to you.
See you, Phil.
Well,
Oh, all right.
R.I.P..
Unfortunate. Rest in peace. But going back to the economy.
yes,
Um,
economy.
So the stock market is a good indicator on how the economy is currently doing, and as quite a few people know, there have been ups lately, but 90% / the majority of market days have literally just been red. Like every sector, even the tech sector, which is like
Yeah.
like not even seen
That should be
before.
untouchable.
Like yeah, usually Tesla, Apple, all the big tech stocks are always like either going slightly up or maybe only dropping like some
Yeah,
percentage,
minuscule.
bro.
Yeah.
Literally every day it's at least a 1 to 2% drop in the market, which is insanely
consistent
huge.
drop?
Like consistently for like the
Oh.
last like month. At least that's what I've been watching.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know. It's kind of worrying because with all the economic wreckage going on in the outside world right now, it's sort of just an indicator for a crash, and it's similar to what happened in 2008. But I feel like it's going to the same thing that's going to happen in like March and April is going to happen again,
Yeah.
but maybe milder or even more severe. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, how I look at it, stonks on sale.
Yeah, pretty
Buy
much.
more.
Cheap stonks.
Yes, literally that's what I did last year. That was my introduction to stocks. I bought when it was at its lowest. So, I mean, you just gotta think of it like that. Or just
Exactly.
if you have stocks,
Bro.
plan an exit strategy. You
Either
know,
plan an exit strategy
or just hold for the
diamond
long
hands,
term.
bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Hold
right now,
for
I'm
the
very
day you
conflicted.
Like
yes.
right now, there's a lot of people who are losing like big,
Yeah.
big in the red. I'm one of those people.
Same.
I mean, I only have $1 grand currently invested, and I'm down like $350,
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
which is the majority of my portfolio.
you
Yeah.
don't lose until you sell.
Well, yeah,
I
exactly.
So exactly.
I took one L this year. I lost like $1,000, and it was in Wall Street bets.
Oof.
It was I bought like I don't remember how many shares. It was like 200 shares of AMC,
Oh my
at
god.
like $14.
Oof.
And then it was at like 25 at one point. It was like 25 pre-market. It was like one of those days. I can't remember. And then I bought them. They dropped 14, so I bought 200 thinking I was gonna back up.
Oh
And never
no.
back up. And I
Yeah.
just sold. I was like, I'm just gonna take my money.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a perfect lesson right here because AMC did hit like 16 like a week or two ago. So
Yeah.
that's why you always hold.
So, yeah. There's no point in selling right now, especially if you're
Yes.
losing money. If you are making money, I highly suggest within the next 2 months you liquidate.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least a good chunk of the portfolio.
Yeah, that's
making money.
that's where I'm at right now. Because right now I'm not losing that much. I'm losing some, so the ones I'm losing on, I'm keeping. But like a couple of them, I'm making huge profits on. And right now I'm kind of conflicted if I want to liquidate or if I just want to hold. Because I mean, I could liquidate and just turn that into crypto if I really wanted to. But it's kind of like one of those things where I guess I just gotta wait a little bit longer and see what happens.
Bro, Monday. That's gonna be interesting what the stock market does.
Yeah.
On Monday?
What's weird because like Apple was like doing horrible, but I checked today and it's at 132. So it's
Actually,
like
yeah,
some of
Apple
them are
has
doing
been
like really good,
pretty
which is kind of weird.
Like these last couple days.
Yeah.
I think I had
It's
10.
weird.
I bought 10 of them at what? When they first had their split. It was like
Yeah, same.
124 or 120.
Yeah,
Where's
I
it
have
at
some.
now?
It's at 132.
131, I think, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Somewhere around
130,
there.
132. Yeah, I bought like 5 at 127. But
Chris, do you think the economy / everything is going to crash soon?
It's so hard to say because I feel like everyone talks about the fear of hyperinflation, and I don't know. I just don't like. I feel like we're in good hands right now, pretty much.
Mhm.
yeah,
With I don't want to make it political or anything, but I feel like the presidents that we have chosen in the past couple of years, they all agree to do stimulus packages. They all agree to help, fund the economy where it's hitting its all-time lows. And even though we're going into debt, I feel like, long term we might be screwed, but for the time being, I think we're gonna be alright.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, same. I agree.
Yeah,
The one thing that does worry me, though, especially after taking AP Econ, is with so much money being pumped out into the economy solely for unemployment and stimulus.
Yeah.
So I mean, because they upped unemployment back up to $600 a week.
yeah, yeah.
So-
That's a thing now?
Yeah,
right now, so I
that's what my
was-
dad's doing right now
Yep.
since he just got fired. He got fired and he was like, well, I might as well do
I
this
went to
unemployment for a little bit before because he's going to be making
How
more
are
off
they gonna
unemployment.
do that with I feel like because there were so many people that screwed the system last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they
Speaking
haven't
of
even
that.
fixed that. I feel like they haven't.
Well, I don't know because I saw like my dad when he was applying for
You had to call someone.
yeah, he had to call someone and verify that he's looking for a job. But when I got laid off, I didn't have to do that at all.
was
They
'cause
just
we were,
let
that's
me.
when COVID first got here, so they were just accepting everyone.
Well, yeah, exactly. So that's why it's
So-
gonna
Yeah,
change
but,
this time.
Yeah.
Like right now, I don't think unemployment's at its all-time low like it was last year.
No,
The
no,
numbers
definitely
aren't
not.
Close.
It's
I don't know
pretty
why they
high.
had a $600 package if we're not really. I
So
feel like every place is hiring right now too. Like I'm always seeing
yeah, they are.
So I don't get
but
it.
There's a
I don't know.
loophole. My dad and I were actually, because my dad's the general manager in Olga's.
Yeah.
So lately, for like the last month and a half after they upped the unemployment back up to 600, he said he's been getting calls for like people who apply for a job, but then they're like, okay, I'll let you know, like I'll call you back. Like when he asks like, hey, do you guys want an interview? And they
Yeah.
just never call back.
Yeah. As
So,
long as you're looking for a job,
as long as
yeah.
you're quote unquote
Yeah.
looking for a job, you
Yeah.
can receive the $600. So a lot of people are like,
screwing the system.
screwing
Yeah.
the system.
Yeah.
And that's
And
been
so
around
that's-
for a while too.
Yeah, but I feel like now it's becoming more common.
It is.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
People just don't give a fuck.
And so
And I feel like
Yeah.
it's never
it's
gonna catch up
literally
with them.
just free, untaxable money going out into the economy,
Yeah.
which means more people
Are gonna
have
find out about it.
shitloads of money, and more people are gonna find out about it, and more people are gonna get shitloads of money.
Yeah.
And if more people just spend that money and start pumping, like the amount of money being pumped into the economy is just at an all-time high, it's just gonna inflate into ridiculous amounts.
yeah. That's probably what's gonna happen long term if we just keep doing that.
That's what I'm worried about, which is why I'm giving it like 4 to 5 months. Which I
Yeah.
think that like inflation's gonna start kicking in within 3, and then within the 2 months after that, it's just gonna crash.
Yeah.
I haven't been keeping up with Bigger Pockets or any
Mhm.
financial news, or I haven't been keeping up.
Yeah,
with
me
it.
neither.
So I
I've
guess
been
I'll
kind of in the
continue.
dark.
Yeah. So,
But
yeah, long term we might be screwed, but for the time being, I think we'll be fine. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand why they would do that, the $600 weekly thing again.
Yeah.
Cause like we're not even getting hit that hard. I feel like.
Yeah, but then again, like, we aren't getting hit hard. Maybe there's people
That's
that we
true.
don't know
Maybe-
about.
Maybe there are.
You know what I
That
mean?
is true.
Because there probably is some people that are that we just don't know about. You know?
Yeah, but I don't know, cause I don't know. I don't really see like, all-time high unemployment rates like
Yeah.
last year, and the whole world was freaking out last year of March.
You know, a
It's the
lot
same
of places
exact
are
time
hiring
as
right
1
now
year ago.
too for good amounts of money.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's what I don't get is I'm always seeing hiring right now. Like all the businesses that folded last year are still, they're still closed. Those guys are down to the game. So I don't really get it.
Yeah. I'm not sure either.
So moving on to the next topic, we have Jeremy's
Oh, yeah.
producing journey.
Yeah.
So recently he's been thinking about working with an artist called, what's he called?
Yeah,
again?
his name is Young Ave. He's out of Pontiac. I actually used to go to high school with him, and then Chris happened to show me his Facebook, and he's like, "Oh, did you know he's doing music?" I was like, "I did not. I'm gonna check him out." So I checked him out, and I see a lot of potential in this man. He already sounds like someone that's like YNJ or some random Flint rapper that's like semi-pop and that's making money. He like his voice, it just sounds like he could be like one of those people. Like all it's gonna take is just practice and time, and I guarantee he can be one of the top rappers in Michigan, especially from Pontiac. I don't really hear too many people coming out of Pontiac. Like the other day, I just learned about DDG. I did not know he was from Pontiac.
He's from Pontiac?
Yeah, he is.
What?
Yeah, it says in his Instagram.
Are
I was
you
like,
for real, bro?
wow, I'm stupid. How did I not see
What
that?
the hell?
Yeah, I
did
knew
not
that.
know
ever
Yeah.
since he came out.
Yeah,
His name
Chris
was
knew
literally
that.
Pontiac, DDG, Pontiac, DDG.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I just knew him from DDG because every time I would
Yes,
see
man.
online, I would just see DDG because I never followed
I
him.
remember when I first listened to him, like he used to like just diss every rapper.
Oh, really?
Then he
Oh,
would
he's
still
one of
get,
those rappers.
Yeah, he used to diss everyone, so I don't
Yeah.
like him because he's always like cloud chasing, but now he's actually pretty good.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he's not bad. He's working with a lot of big name artists too now. But yeah, I see hella potential in this man, and I'm just trying to, with my producing career, how I'm looking at it, I know I'm gonna blow up. I believe it 100%. I'm going to blow up in a matter of time. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I know I will because this shit, I'm dedicated to it. I love it. I love the craft. So I'm not trying to blow up by myself. I'm trying to take as many people as I can with me, as many rappers, as many producers in my area. Like I'm actually starting a mixtape. I got the idea from one of the people that got me started into this business, and his name is Joey Mays. He's a rapper. He wanted a beat from me. He's like, "Yo, we're gonna rap on this, me and my crew," and I was like, "All right, bet." So I was talking about like business, like money wise and all that stuff, how it's gonna go down. He was like, "You know what? I'll just give you the song, and then you should make a mixtape, and then you could put a whole bunch of local rappers and stuff." I was like, "Wow, that literally sounds perfect." So I was like, everything just clicked at that moment. It was just like, wow, I don't know how I haven't thought of that. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm hitting up a bunch of local rappers. I've already got Joey Mays. I got his crew, CM. I got Young Ave. I got one rapper that's just starting out. I'm practicing.
Kurtz,
MF
bro.
Kurtz. MF Kurtz. Can't forget MF Kurtz. He's very different. Some J-Pip Mafia type shit. And then last, I got Shy Guy. He's actually one of my homies. He's just starting out, so he needs quite a bit of practice, but hey, he's getting better every single day, and I can definitely tell. And I'm trying to work with him. I got this whole mic set and everything, so I can practice, learn how to edit vocals and stuff, and then he's going to be a perfect example too for me helping. And then we're just always going back and forth, shooting ideas, asking him how he's doing with the rap, see if he's practicing and stuff. He also lives in Pontiac, so I link up with him every once in a while, so this mixtape is definitely a huge opportunity for every single party because everyone's going to blow up, because every rapper's going to be promoting it, and then they'll just look at the mixtape and be like, oh, I like this guy, let me check his shit out. Oh, I like this guy, let me check this shit out. And like, oh, I like this beat. A rapper's going to look at, ooh, I want this guy to produce for me. So it's a win-win for every single party. So it's
Ladies
definitely
and gentlemen,
huge.
this is the mindset you're supposed to have about anything.
Yes. Think big.
Think big.
Think big
know
and
you
go
can-
for it.
and know you can think big.
Yes.
Don't think small and be like, oh shit, I gotta think smaller. Nah.
Yeah,
think big and
exactly.
think, oh, yeah, I can think bigger.
Yes, exactly. But yes, great opportunity. I'm getting better every single day with producing. I'm learning every single thing about music theory, how everything works, and yeah, just gonna be a great path to success. Why, thank you.
Alrighty. Anybody else? Chris, you wanna pitch anything else in?
I'm tired.
Me too. I feel that.
I'm okay. I'm not bad.
I think we're gonna end it off here today.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning into the We Live in a Society podcast.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We appreciate everyone checking us out, and this will be uploaded. Do we have a schedule of the exact date and time?
I was gonna do every Saturday at 12 p.m. So I'm just gonna upload it today.
All right, that works.
So you're uploading it on Saturday at 12 p.m.
Yeah, Saturdays
So-
at 12
so we'll
p.m.
shoot for it.
every
Yeah.
week.
We'll shoot for that.
And then we'll record it Friday night.
Yes, Friday
Yes.
night, and then it will be released Saturdays at 12 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern time.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Michigander time.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Well, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and we will see you in the next one.
Yes, sir.